the events page and we go into builder mode. And so this is a good opportunity to share a quirk of Builder, which as long as you accept it and know that it's a thing, sometimes you go into Builder mode and things look like they broke. Or, you know, say you wanted this video to be as full width and you're like, wait a minute. Just notice when you discard and you come out of there, it's back to normal. So when you're going in and editing, if any of that behavior happens, don't worry. It's something that we deal with internally. It's just sometimes these tools, you know, there is a limit to them. And I think when you do, I can't tell you why that happens. I just know that it doesn't publish that way. So I've kind of grown to accept it. So this is an opportunity to show you how, if we were to do option number 1, say we want to have an intro header. So notice that I just bring the header in here, and this is a placeholder headline. And then we come here and say, I'd like this to be larger. So I want this to be, and I want it to be this font. So I choose H2, and I save this. And then I would say, I want to pull in copy to Rachel's point. So here's where I have intro copy above the video. And you do that. So this is your first option, but to your point...
Can you show again, where do you drag this from?
Sure. So you hit the plus anytime you want to add a module, and you can't, you don't click and it pops up. You literally do have to drag it in. So the second scenario, to Christina's point, is, well, what if we wanted to have it be 2 columns where the video is smaller and the content is to the side? So great point. What you would do is you would bring in 2 columns and you drag it inside. So again, this outer container is the big, if we think of like Russian dolls, it's the biggest one. And then we can nest things inside of that. So I just drag 2 columns in here. And so I want to use this opportunity to reiterate some shortcuts. So I could duplicate this, and then I can drag it up here. And then I can duplicate this, drag it up here. And notice that every time, this technically could run the full length if I had more text, but when I drag it to a container that's less wide, it confines to the space you've given it, which is the essence of having 1 column versus 2 columns. And so here is a video embed module. So if I duplicate that, it's really large, but don't worry, you kind of bring it up here. And so I'm going to do done and save draft. So we notice nothing has changed, but if we go back into Builder, we have our work waiting for us. So when it comes time for you to add that copy, if it's okay with you, I'll leave it like this, because then you choose which route you want to take, and whichever one you don't want, you exit out and it removes it and it's gone.
And on the plus sign, then it's the plus, and then what's the difference between the module rows templates on the top?
I'll show you that. Just